Thank you, Mr. Attolico, for the floor. My name is Armando Mastromartino, and I'm delivering this brief statement on behalf of the entire organization I represent. The Provincial Student Council is a student ministerial representative body that conveys through an assembly two representative students from each high school of the provincial territory. There is also a National Coordination Assembly where, periodically, all the Italian Provincial Student Council meets up to discuss together of national issues. The task of the Student Council is to guarantee a cooperation between students of different areas that is established to figure out problems related to the school system and the political and social fields, to outline the possible solutions, and to collaborate with local, regional, national, and international institutions in performing actions by involving the students and youth representation in policy and programmatic choices. In the provincial territory of Potenza, there is a proactive Students' Council that frequently proposes powerful dialogues with local institutions about relevant social and political issues. An important example of this tendency is the recent fruitful debate that the Provincial Student Council of Potenza had with the political and institutional representatives of the province of Potenza's Resilience Hub on the topic of disaster resilience and climate change, for posing the basis of a permanent cooperation relationship on these fields of relevant interest for the present and future of our communities. What the Student Council asks to governments is to improve the efforts to accomplish the territorial security and sustainable goals of the Sendai framework and other global agendas by fighting early school leaving and investing more in education, tackling precarious work and creating better employment conditions for youngsters, carrying out more education awareness-raising activities on the issues of resources consumption and waste, and on the risks of climate catastrophes, especially in schools and in educational training places, including the students' need and voices into the relevant policy and programmatic decision-making regarding the security and the development of the territory. In addition, for assuring non-stakeholders and civil society being protagonists of a sustainable development, we believe that it is necessary to use their specific expertise, experience, proactive dynamism and sensibility in such relevant environmental themes, to strengthen the relationship and collaboration between school and institutions, and between institutions and third sector, to empower young people by involving more frequently youth associations and representations in opportunities for discussion and exchange with authorities, policy and decision makers, and relevant institutional stakeholders, to support more volunteering and solidarity activities, and to involve more associations and civil society, especially more vulnerable categories, in the planning of public policies and in performing the implementation actions. In conclusion, a last message the province of Potenza's Student Council wants to deliver to global policymakers is to definitively make sustainable development an absolute priority in the hierarchies of governments worldwide, and to ensure that young people's needs are concretely taken into considerations, and that youths can increasingly be protagonists in relevant decision-making regarding planning and implementation of sustainable and resilient development. Thank you.
I will thank you, Armando, for your message. I will leave the space from question, answer, from comments from the floor. If you have some consideration, please present.